we're enjoying Wednesday, part of Elmhurst Public Library at Home, the library's online program series. Each week, our staff will be talking to you about what they are reading, watching, listening to, playing, or otherwise enjoying that they suggest to others. This week, I've been enjoying Solutions and Other Problems, the brand new book from Ali Brosh. You probably recognize Ali's work from Hyperbole and a Half, her previous book, and popular blog by the same name. If you've been around the internet for the last few years, you've definitely seen Ali's work. Even if you didn't know it was hers, you probably recognize her self-portrait characterization here. We've gone 7 years without new content from Ali, and I'm very excited about this new book. It is a wonderful combination of laugh out loud, funny stories from her childhood, and a little bit more serious stories about the last few years of her life, including the recent death of her sister and her own divorce. So there's a lot of levity here. It's very well balanced, but she still approaches everything with the same kind of optimism and humor that we've come to expect. And it's a great read for everything happening right now.
Hi, I'm Kay from the Kids Library, and I wanted to share with you what I love about our library is our hold system. This is John Boyne's latest book, A Traveler at the Gates of Wisdom, and it just came out, and I was able to put it on hold and get it as soon as it was released. So I haven't read that yet, but I'm very excited. But I wanted to share with you another of his books that we do have on e-audiobook and ebook. It's called The Heart's Invisible Furies, and it's the story of Cyril Avery, a man born in Ireland to a single mom in the 1950s, and he gets adopted by a wealthy family in Dublin. And the novel follows his life and the adventures he goes on and the people that he meets. The characters weave their way in and out of the story, so you'll meet someone in the beginning of the book that will come back later on as well. It's a really enjoyable tale. It's funny, it's heartbreaking, like most good Irish tales are. It takes you on a long journey with lots of twists and turns.
I recently enjoyed the book The Girl from Widow Hills by Megan Miranda, the author of The Last House Guest. When Arden Maynor was 6 years old, she is swept away in a storm while sleepwalking outside of her house. Friends, family, and neighbors search for her for 3 days until she is miraculously found alive and clinging to a storm drain. Arden never remembers what happened to her during this childhood trauma, and when she grows up, she changes her name to Olivia Meyer and moves away to escape her past, before it can derail her life the way that it did her mother's. Just when Olivia thinks that she has survived, she wakes up outside again and stumbles over a dead body in her front yard. This suspenseful page-turner is perfect for fans of psychological thrillers, and that's The Girl from Widow Hills.
I recently read The Pull of the Stars by Emma Donoghue. It chronicles 2 tense, understaffed days at a quarantined maternity ward in urban Ireland during the 1918 flu pandemic. It centers on 3 women: maternity nurse Julia Power, who is put in charge of her dwindling department, Bridie Sweeney, her much-needed new volunteer, and Kathleen Lynn, an enigmatic doctor on the run from police who is based on a real historical figure. This closely observed, compelling novel runs in real time and gives all kinds of gory yet fascinating details about early 20th century childbearing. The pandemic setting is a little too close for comfort, but like her breakout popular novel Room, Donoghue rarely tries to make the reader comfortable. I read it all in one sitting and was heartbroken when it ended. We have it available in multiple formats, so take your pick.
Hi, my name is Sue, and I just finished the 3rd book in the VRC Vampire-Related Crime series by Alice Winter. The book is called How to Lure a Hunter. It is a romance. It is a gay romance, and Alice Winter has created a world in which vampires are a known entity. They have rules and laws that they have to abide by if they are going to live and work with humans. The VRC is a division of the police department that handles crimes that have been committed against and committed by vampires. I recommend this book if you like romance, if you like police and mystery kind of themes in your stories. It's also very funny and a lot of banter back and forth between the characters, and many times I was laughing out loud And it's a nice escape from our everyday world, our everyday COVID world. It was a nice escape to enter into a world where vampires are real. And I really enjoyed the books, and I'm looking forward to the remaining of the series. Thanks.